Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back. I know, 2 videos this week because I've been so bad. You guys know why I've been so busy, but I'm here now and I'm excited to film this look for you. It started just a chatty get ready with me. I added some tips and a couple new products, which another video will be coming very, very soon, hopefully. Anyways, guys, if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Alright, so I already started with a primed face, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a damp beauty blender. Well, actually, before I get ahead of myself, I'm going to take some concealer, whatever concealer you guys have. I like to focus it, obviously, under eyes where I have darkness, and chin, I got a little bit right in here, and top forehead, and then just a little bit on the nose. I do have a crooked nose, so I don't like to actually contour it because then it just pretty much amplifies how crooked my nose is. So once you do that, you're going to take your beauty blender and you're just going to blend it all out. Alright, once it's blended, you're going to take whatever, I'm going to use a cream contour because you guys know I love cream contours. I'm going to take a little bit of this Anastasia Beverly Hills one in shadow, just as like a stick. And I'm going to focus that just here. I kind of went too low. Oops. I'll fix it with a beauty blender. It's important not to get it too low like I just did, because if you do that, it's going to sink your face down rather than lift it up, which is just a little tip in case you didn't know. Again, take that beauty blender and just blend out. With this side, because I did blend too low, I'm going to really like roll the beauty blender up the face to ensure that none of it gets down where I put the actual product. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Sometimes I say things and they make complete sense to me, and then I rewatch the video and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I really like this color because I find that it's like a true shadow, whereas a lot of other contours you can buy are either too ashy or like just way too orange. So I like mixing this one, and then I like going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light. So I just, you guys know if you've been here on my channel, I've customized my own. So I only use the colors I use the most. And this one here on the very end is their cream contour. And I believe it's in the shade, I want to say Shadow, but don't quote me. But as you can see, it's like a lot darker. It looks kind of scary on the pan, but when you actually put it on a brush and you put it on your face, it doesn't, well, for my skin type, or like skin tone, it doesn't show up as dark as it looks. And then I just put that over, but I go a little bit further down. And this one isn't so much ashy, it's more of like a true bronzing shade. All right, once you got that on there, I'm just gonna quickly go over with the beauty blender under my eyes, because I went straight in with a contour because I wanted to just use all my creams together, because I find if you do, just for me, like if I do the concealer and then I set it right away and then I do the contour, I can find it can be a bit patchy because sometimes powder falls on your face and that's kind of hard to prevent. So I like to go over one more time just to ensure that I'm not getting any of the creases, and then I'll just go in with a different brush. I'll go in with that Kat Von D, and I'll go in with this lightest shade that they have. So it's I did 2 of the same because I use this one up the most. Tap it off and then put it directly under your eye. I like to look up while I do this step just to make sure that there's no wrinkles. And then I'm gonna go in with that whatever brush you have. This one's just the Morphe R13. I'm gonna go in with the you know what, I wish that you could like add the names on the back of here, but you can't, and I can't remember any of the names, but it's their contour one. It's like their true like shadow one. I'm gonna go again like I did with the Anastasia. I'm gonna just keep this one like an inch in. And the forehead, like the very top of the forehead. I'm not bringing it down. Just basically getting the perimeter. And again, the chin, a little bit under the nose. You can even put a little bit on your lip, to create the illusion that you have a lip, which is my favorite thing to do. And then with a fluffy brush, with the bronzing shade now, so the center shade, and I'm going to put that kind of all over the face. I'm gonna go back with that lighter brush. This is just the Real Techniques. I'm gonna go in with a yellow, how am I gonna show this? This yellow shade. And I'm gonna sort of follow the line of the contour just to clean it up a little bit, because when you do put on that bronzing shade, it can get a little messy. So just to ensure, like I said at the very beginning, that you're not putting it down too low, because you don't want to droop your face down. You want to make it appear like you have cheekbones, which I need as well. You're just gonna want to make sure that this is all cleared up. So now that I got all of this powder on my face, I want to make it like sink in the skin so it doesn't look so cakey. So I'm going to go in with a MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to just pretty much pour the whole bottle onto my face. And then I'm going to grab that same beauty blender, which needs to be cleaned, and sort of press it in everywhere. This is just a trick I like to do to make it look not so powdery. I know a lot of people are afraid of using powder for the single fact that it can look very powdery, look very cakey and stuff. I actually find once you do this, you basically just melts everything together. So that's sort of my little trick. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with a blush. So I just have this blush brush. Again, it's Morphe, it's the M530. Honestly, I don't even know if this was meant to be used for a blush brush, like now that I'm looking at it, but that's what I use it for. So, you know, just because a company tells you to use a certain brush for a certain thing doesn't mean you always have to. Like, I use this brush for like everything, which I'm sure, you know, brands don't want you to do because they want you to spend all your money, but it just works just as fine. If you guys have even Real Techniques, honestly, good brushes. I've even had some good e.l.f. brushes, so whatever you guys think. As long as it doesn't shed a lot, you're good. So anyways, I'm gonna put this blush. It's sort of like a corally, it's got some gold flecks, like specks through it. I like to just pat in the blush because I find when I sweep it, it just doesn't really apply the product. Could just be the blush though. Sort of like a knockoff for the NARS Orgasm, except this one, I got them at Winners, and it was like super cheap. Winners, if you don't know, is like a Canadian brand here. And they sort of have like everything, kind of like a Ross's in the States, I guess. Does Ross have makeup? Just recently, Winners has been getting like, you know, anything that went through Sephora that has like old packaging that they don't want to sell anymore. So like there was a lot of these before she moved to plastic. I had a bunch of the like fabric ones, which I guess they were slowly just getting off their shelf. So if you live in Canada, check out Winners because they've got some good deals. Next, I want to get these eyebrows done. I went to Sephora just the other day. I picked up a new Morphe palette, which I'm excited to film a new video. Stay tuned for that. Today is not that day though. I did also pick up the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Taupe. So it's their brow pomade, and I also picked up her number 12. So it's sort of like the double-ended. So it's got the really, really thin tip here, and it also has a spoolie on the other end. I was just finding that like I literally love this guy, the Brow Benefit. Love it. I'm actually curious how similar the shades are, but I find that it dries up so quick, and I'm like constantly like rubbing the shit out of my eyebrows and nothing's happening. So I was like, I kind of want to try something new and maybe give this one a break for a second. But this is the shade. So this is number 2 from Benefit, and this is Taupe Dip Brow. So like fairly similar. Like this one's obviously been used, and you could tell I went in with this one to try it, and it's kind of going that same color. So fairly similar, which is pretty cool. I do like the like easiness of this, like one and done, like whereas this is like you need 2, because if you didn't know, the top of this Benefit one pops out and there's a little brush on it. So I find this one's really good for like traveling and stuff, but I wanted to give this one a go. I always used to use her. I'm gonna start actually doing stuff while I talk or we will literally be here all day. So I used to use her the pencil that she has. Oh God, what's it called? Brow Wiz or something. And I loved it, but holy crap, that thing's gone in like a month, and that it's not cheap, I'll tell you that much. And then I found this Benefit one, and then I've been hooked ever since. So let's go over with this. If you apply very light pressure, a little goes a long way with this product. One time I went into a salon and was like, they were like, oh, what are you here for? I was like, oh, I'd like to get my brows done. And they like looked at me like I was an idiot. They're like, what do you want to do your brows? Because like I don't have much brow to begin with. And I always wished I did. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe palette. This, which one is this? The Artistry palette, the 9C. Watch them all be called Artistry palettes. I'm the worst. I'm gonna take 9C Jewel Crew. I'm just gonna go in with a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go in with a Chocolate Diamond, which is just a bronzing shade. You guys can use whatever you want. I've been blending this eyeshadow for what feels like 10 years. My arm's actually tired. Too late to take it off? Probably. We're gonna move on right now before I keep looking at myself and I keep grabbing this blending brush. Stay all day, give myself a wing. You guys know that's like my patented thing. It's pretty much the only thing I'm good at. Here I am again, reaching. I don't know what I did today to deserve this eyeshadow. Like I literally, I'm trying to recall my day, and I feel like I was pretty good today, so I'm gonna go a little off script here. I'm gonna put on some lipstick while I wait for the eyeliner to dry, and if I keep looking at this freaking eye, I swear. So I went to pull out my eyeliner or lip liner that I wanted to use, and that's what I'm working with here, so that is out of the question. So we're just gonna go in, this is gonna be way too light. We're just gonna go in with this. This is the Morphe Flirt. Okay. I can't go in with just that. Take me back to the years I used to just put concealer on my lips. Bare Minerals Slay Matte Lipstick. I loved this thing. Please be some loved. So I'm gonna just curl again. Whoa, what happened up here? These eyes are out to get me today. So once I do that, I'm gonna just take a little bit of, I don't know about this Chocolate Diamond shade. It's kind of playing with my top lid. But I'm gonna take a little bit, put it on the bottom. All right, guys, that is it. That wraps up this look. Thanks for getting ready with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. What are you guys doing this weekend? Yeah, let me know what you're doing down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.